Thank you everyone for joining us today. Today's live event, we're going to be demoing our CCB-25 cable comb, and we're going to provide you with a little video showing our latest product, the whisk light that goes with our RDG-30 glow rods and RDG-15 glow rods. Before I get started in all that, first, my name's Scirbona, Director of Engineering at Jonard Tools. I have with me today Mike Baptiste, who's running this whole event, and Carmen Chung, our Marketing Director, and she's going to be fielding any questions that come along the way. Again, before I get started, please take a moment to like our Facebook page and go to jonard.com/live to enter a contest to win the CCB-25. We're going to be giving away 3 of them today. So, with all that housekeeping done, I'd like to get started on the CCB-25. So the CCB-25 is a cable comb. What it does is it organizes cables that are in a bundle, allowing you to tie them up nice and tight or create branches very easily so that your whole cable run is really nice and neat. The cable comb consists of 2 parts, a hub and an outer ring. The hub has 15 slots along the way, all along the outer part here. Some are short, some are long, some are medium in size, but there's 15 of them. And this allows you to put cables wherever you need. You'll see when I do it, I'm going to create a branch going left and right off the table here, and you'll see what I mean by that, okay? The product itself is made from a very rugged nylon material that's also ultra slick. Has a very, very low coefficient of friction. So what's all that about? Well, we don't want the tool to impede pulling and combing through the cables, so you use the slickest material possible. It also has the outer ring here, has a nice recessed area allowing you to grab it and pull after you set the cables up into the comb. It's really, really comfortable, allows you to get good grip and allows you to pull really good. So I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to put some cables in the tool here. So I'm going to put some just in various slots. If you're really well organized, you'd have some of these cables already marked and you would know which one you want to go in which direction. There we go. All you do then is take the ring, slide it over. You can see it snaps in place there, and then all I'm going to do is just start pulling. I'm going to stop here. I have some straps. I just want to strap it up. Okay, and you'll see it's really straps up nice and tight. There you go. And I'm going to come down a little further. Make it nice and smooth. Put another strap on here on the cable. And I'm going to create that branch next. Slide this down. Okay. I chose to use these Velcro straps because I happen to have them available, but you could certainly use cable ties. It's common. And Mike, want to follow me down here? And just finish off the cable. Okay. So you can see here, I actually made these loose enough. I can create a nice, neat branch. You can just keep going and putting your cable ties on the cable. And there you go. So this is the CCB-25 cable comb. This was just one small example. Happen to have a small bundle of cable set up here for the demo, but this will hold up to 40 cables of Cat5 and Cat6. All the cables, as long as they're within 1/4 of an inch, these slots are 1/4 of an inch wide, so the cable has to be slightly smaller than that in order to fit in. But as long as the cable is that, most Cat5, Cat6 is, you should easily be able to do 40 cables. So that's the cable comb. Next I want to show you is, here I have one of our glow rods, and here's our whisk light. It's a whisk with a light built in that's great for going over acoustical ceilings or going in crawl spaces, anything where something might be in the way of you guiding your glow rod or fish stick across an area. Okay, it's really bright, has a recessed switch, so as you're going along, it should not trip off. It should not be turned off by anything in the way. It also has some holes in here where you can tie a cable to either push in or pull out from wherever it is that you're going to run your cable from. We have just a little video here we want to show you just so you can see how bright the glow rod is and how bright the whisk light is. So why don't you put that video on? And I'll just quickly talk through it. So here you're seeing the glow rod in a dark closet here, and you can see it's really bright. It lasts at least 3 minutes. We've run tests and it had it last up to 9 minutes. Here I turned on the whisk light, and I'm just running it up a wall inside a closet, and you can see just how bright that light is. So there you go, and it's finished. Perfect. So that's the whisk light, and as I said, the whisk light comes with our RDG-30A glow rod kit. It's a 30-foot glow rod kit, and our RDG-15A, which is 15-foot glow rod kit. It will work on our RDG-9. It just does glow rod kit, just doesn't come with it. It can be purchased separately on its own. It has an 8/32 thread on it, which will work with most glow rods and fish sticks in the industry. So that's the whisk light, and that's the cable comb. So at this point, I just want to open up the floor to any questions that might be coming up. Carmen? Okay, here's the first question for the cable comb. The question is, can I use it on Cat7 cable? I personally don't know the outer diameter of Cat7 cable. If it's under 1/4 of an inch, the answer is yes. If it's larger than that, the answer is no. We are currently developing additional inserts for the cable comb, but they're to deal with larger cable, it's just not out yet. Another question about the cable comb. For the cable comb, does it work with fiber optics, single mode, and multi-mode? Really, I'll change the question a bit. Will it work with fiber optic cable? The answer again is yes, it will certainly work with fiber optic cable, again, as long as it's under a 1/4 inch in diameter. The one thing you do want to be careful of is putting too much tension and stress on pulling that fiber optic cable. That's something you really need to be cognizant and aware of, so you would probably spend more time organizing that cable before going through and combing it through. Another question, great. Another one for the cable comb. Will this work with Shielded Cat6 cable? Again, the thing with the cable comb is if that cable is under 1/4 of an inch in diameter, the answer is yes, it certainly will work with Cat6 shielded cable. And I believe Cat6 shielded cable is under 1/4 of an inch. Another question. For the cable comb, does it work on coax cable? Wow. Okay. Answer to that is yes, it will work. Same answer. Yes, it will work on it, but it will definitely work on RG59 and RG6 standard shielded cable. It probably wouldn't work on any RG6 tri-shield or quad shield cable, as they go up to about 0.3 to 0.31 inches in diameter. It's actually what the new hub that we're developing is going to be for, along with some other larger cables as well. Carmen? No other questions? Okay, doesn't look like we have any other questions. Again, please take a moment to like our Facebook page and go to jonard.com/live and enter our live event to win the CCB-25. And I thank you for joining us today. Please stay safe. Thanks.